Good morning, everyone. I'm Georgi Dimitrov, head of the Digital Education Unit in the European Commission in DG Education and Culture. It's a pleasure to join you today, even if it's just virtually, and to build a bridge, of course, digital one, between Brussels and Santarém, one that I hope will continue also beyond this meeting. I'm very happy to have the opportunity to talk to you today about our work on STEM and to share some of the synergies which we see with your work moving forward. I would start with our work on the STEM education strategic plan, which is part of the vision of the European Union to improve the quality of STEM education and to strengthen the STEM talent pipeline from early education until lifelong learning. And I'm very pleased to talk to you today because initiatives such as the Ciência Viva STEM clubs at school are an excellent example of successful and innovative approaches to STEM education that can be also shared more widely at the European level. I'm very impressed by the work of the network of Ciência Viva STEM clubs at school, which engages more than 700,000 students and some 4,300 teachers through close to 4,000 local partnerships between schools, universities, NGOs, and industry. Through your work, you're not only enhancing STEM skills with hands-on inquiry-based learning, but you're also connecting students with real-world innovation, whether in research, in digital, or in green technologies, and you are also helping their career opportunities. Another aspect that is really standing out is your commitment to inclusivity, ensuring that quality STEM education reaches rural, urban, and remote regions while empowering teachers and also inspiring and supporting underrepresented groups. From agricultural vocational schools exploring the science of cheese production to coastal classrooms partnering with marine research centers, this kind of work is very well aligned with the goals we have at the European level. More specifically to what we pursue with the STEM education strategic plan, let me mention some of the challenges that we still need to address together. One, the declining level of foundational skills. We have seen it recently in PISA. 30% of students lack basic math proficiency and 24% fall behind science thresholds. Second, insufficient STEM graduates, which the labor market needs, but which we lack. Then there is also a worrisome decrease in the doctoral STEM graduates. And we also are very well aware that EU businesses and industries are struggling to find the right people. Last but not least is an enduring gender gap when it comes to STEM, which affects different levels of education and which we need to really address heads-on too. There are various actions in the STEM plan which target the involvement of schools, and I can highlight maybe a few of those. First, thanks to the Erasmus Plus support, by the end of the year, we would establish innovative STEM education centers, which will foster partnerships between schools and businesses, science museums, libraries, cultural associations, universities, and research institutes. And they would hopefully also help raise the competence of teachers in effective STEM and STEAM, I should say too, teaching and learning approaches. The call for applications is, by the way, still open, and I invite you to explore this opportunity. So, STEM education centers, number one. Second, there is the Girls Go STEM initiatives, which we have in order to inspire 100,000 girls aged between 14 and 19 to explore STEM, to identify STEM as a career, and also offering hands-on experience connecting with female role models and also providing mentorships. This is part of a more general ambition to train 1 million girls and women in STEM by 2028 to help them with technical and entrepreneurial skills, so going beyond the STEM disciplines, and to help break barriers and build a more inclusive future. Our commitment doesn't stop there. Through Girls Go STEM, we will also train teachers and empower schools to create lasting change. So I encourage you, especially the students among you, to check out this opportunity too. Third, for those of you who are young adults or lifelong learners, we are launching the STEM Tech Talent Induction, a dynamic program designed to attract young people and newcomers to STEM careers. So whether you're just starting your professional path or you are looking to pivot, as they say, this initiative will open doors to exciting opportunities. And then finally, in support of policymaking and more curricula development, we're working on the development of a STEM competence framework, which will provide support to member states and educational stakeholders alike in designing and implementing modern STEM education policies. We want to have this done next year and then implement it through a community of practice. Of course, I could go on, but I think this gives you an idea of what we are up to with the STEM plan that we have put forward last year. And I would say that the success of programs like Ciência Viva, also using maybe some of the examples that I mentioned, proves that when education, industry, and communities collaborate, extraordinary things can happen. And there is no better time than now to scale these kind of efforts, to inspire even more young minds, and to ensure that STEM is the pathway as open as possible to all, because the challenges of today, of tomorrow, will be solved only by the learners and those that take them on today. So I wish you a great forum and hope to see many of you in person soon. All the best.